Good morning, folks. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been doing some research on YouTube, and I've got a good video for you. If you want to find out a little bit about Kamala Harris, there's a guy named Judge Joe Brown. All you got to do is punch in the search query on Judge Joe Brown, and he knew Kamala Harris from back in the past and stuff, and knew a little bit about her track record. And the reason I'm saying this, folks, is she doesn't get out and do much debating or anything like that, folks. So this is going to help people see how she really is, folks, and that she can't run from her past. And I'm doing this to help you guys out to find out a little bit more information on her. And I'm sure that there'll probably be a few more videos on YouTube that will help you guys find out some things about a candidate before you vote for them, folks, that's trying to hide their past. Well, folks, I'm not saying that people can't change or anything like that, but I also believe that a zebra doesn't lose its stripes, folks. So, she claims that Trump is a bully or whatever, folks. Well, I see her that way. I see her gaslighting people into believing the way she believes. And if she doesn't get what she wants, folks, I think she is a temperamental person, and I think she does things to be vindictive towards the American people and punish them in different ways, folks, to get things to go her way. And yes, I do believe that the immigrants are going to be put above us and everything, folks. If Trump doesn't get back in, folks, this country's done. I just want to let you know that. And, that's just the way I feel about it, because I do believe that Trump is the right candidate for the job. It doesn't matter if they're sitting out there, trying to make him look like a criminal or whatever they're doing, folks. Back when Trump was in there, he didn't have wars and all this other stuff that goes on. And Trump wouldn't have locked our country down over a disease that they know absolutely nothing about, and making people take shots over stuff that they don't know about. But I think everybody should have a choice with their own body, folks. Just the same as there's some people that believes that abortion should be left alone and everything. I think that it should be that way with vaccines that they don't even know anything about, folks. And that we shouldn't have to take things in our bodies that we choose not to. Because God gave us our body, folks. And our body is supposed to be a temple. But just like I said, if you're living in sin, God can't dwell where there's sin, folks. And sin makes a slave out of us. So, yeah. And, I'm sure that you guys has been wondering how she is and everything, folks. Well, Judge Joe Brown can sum it up for you about the things that she's done in the past and stuff. And, folks, whenever somebody's sitting there slamming one particular person like that, and they got skeletons in their own closet, and they need to examine themselves and find out what kind of person they are before they start trying to drag someone else down. I believe that one of these days we'll all be punished for doing that kind of stuff, folks. And I'm talking about by God. They will be punished by God for doing that, folks. Because they're trying to put themselves in God's shoes and judge someone for the rest of their life over something that is supposed to be God's job. And no, folks, no human on the face of this earth can do what God can do. And that's why I don't believe in climate change and things like that, folks. But I wanted to get on here and let you all know that if you want to find out something about Kamala, that Judge Joe Brown knows her, folks. So, I hope you guys are having a good morning, folks. And I also believe that when you are picking on a human being for no apparent reason, folks, it's because of the way they believe. If you don't repent and turn yourself around, I believe that God will punish you for that. And, if you keep doing it and not doing anything about your situation, He will punish you for that, folks. Because we're not here on this earth to judge somebody and hold them accountable for anything, folks. That's not our job. I mean, we can hold, somebody that's running in office up there. We, the people, can hold a person accountable at the ballot box. But that's the only thing we can do, folks. We are powerless, Even though the elites up in Washington think that they are powerful, they haven't seen God yet, folks. So, we be vindictive all of our lives towards somebody and nitpick at them and be a bully and stuff, folks. But one of these days, a person is going to grow old. And then when they live out their life and they pass away, folks, then that's when you're going to be determining what eternity's going to look like to you, folks. If you live your whole life here on earth bullying people and being greedy and all that kind of stuff, folks, it speaks about that kind of stuff in the Bible. And we can't run from that, folks, because if it's in the Bible, talking about things like that, folks, it's a sin if we're doing it. And so one of these days we will be punished. And usually whenever a person is high up like she is, that's hiding herself from the public, folks, that ought to tell you something right there, that she is hiding something from the American people. She thinks that the American people ought to go on some things that she's saying, that's bad about another person, just to get them to vote for her and things, folks. And that is a dangerous sin, folks. She's hiding something, that's how I feel about it. And I really think that if she gets in to be president, she will use vindictive ways towards the American people to punish them And she's coming for all of us, folks, not just one particular one. That's even the ones that are voting for her, folks. Because a person like her, folks, they probably don't care about anybody or themselves, and probably have a low self esteem of themselves. And so they are miserable on the inside. So, no, I don't think she's going to prosper in any way, shape, or form. She might get filthy rich off of the wrong reasons, folks, but you know, when you die, you can't take it with you, folks. So, anyway, for those of you who are thinking about voting for her, folks, go over and check out that Judge Joe Brown and find out for yourself. Well, thank you, and you have a good morning and a blessed morning too, folks. You got this, and you're awesome. Bye-bye.